Look, let's get right into the word this morning. It is time for 5 steps to favor in your life. 5 steps to favor in your life. How many of you want God to favor you and move into the favor of God? I'm going to give you the text to talk, and then there's going to be a takeaway. Here's the text this morning is Zephaniah 3:15. And this is what it said. God enjoys doing good things for his beloved people, such as taking away their punishment and turning back your enemies. Man, that's good. That's some good word. God enjoys doing good things for his people. That's favor. Such as taking away their punishment. That's favor there. That's favor. That's grace. Another word for grace is favor. And turning back your enemies. Now, here is Zephaniah telling the children of Israel that God, though he really wants to bring about judgment on them, God is overwhelmed with his own godness, if you will, of his love for them, that his favor for the people becomes overwhelming. How do we walk in that? How do we walk in that? We're going to take the word favor as an acronym and walk you through it. The first thing that you have to accept in order to know that you're going to walk in the favor of God is God's fidelity. God's fidelity. What does fidelity mean? Fidelity means that there is a commitment beyond that can be broken. There is a sense of we are together and we cannot be separated. In action and in deed and in words, there is a fidelity. He says this in 1 John 1:9 says, if you are faithful, if you confess your sins, he's faithful and just to forgive you of your sins and cleanse you from all unrighteousness. In other words, fidelity also has to do with God being faithful toward us. God is faithful toward us. You can't do enough to get out of God's reach. What does the A stand for? The A stands for access. It stands for access. The Hebrew writer says that we have access to God through the high priest of Jesus Christ. The veil has been ripped as a result of the cross and the empty tomb. Therefore, we have access. One of the best things that one can ever have is access. Remember when I was in the military and they used to have two-man control. There was a job that I had before I was a chaplain, and we used to deal with secret things and all. And there were some areas that only two people could be in. No one person could be in at one particular time. And there had to be a two-man access because people had to watch one another because of the secrets that we were dealing with. You just couldn't walk up in there. Access is so important. That's what they always got that card around your neck. I want to have backstage access. I want to get to that person. Well, you can get to the main one in the universe, God. You have access through Jesus Christ. You have access through Jesus Christ. Can't nobody prevent you from getting to God. You have fidelity, access. Understand that so that you can get the favor of God. Vigilance. The V stands for vigilant. God protects us, and you have to grab a hold of that God protects us no matter what. For the Lord is our shepherd, and we shall not want. Maketh us to lie down in green pastures, leadeth us beside still waters. He protects us as a shepherd with his rod and his staff. The rod is a huge club that the shepherd would use to fight off the enemy or trying to get to the sheep. The staff is what he would use to hook the crook on there. That crook in there would be used to pull them up if they had fallen over a cliff. God is vigilant. The O stands for observant. Observant. When we are walking in the favor of God, know that he has fidelity. We have access. He is vigilant over us, and because he protects us, but more than that, he is observant. God is observant. So when we're walking in the favor of God, and to know that we are in the favor of God, know that God is observant. Now, we got this thing that is not good. Oh, God is going to get you. He's watching you. Yes, he is. He is observant, as Zephaniah 3:15 says. God enjoys doing good things for his people, such as taking away our punishment and turning back our enemies. He's observant. Now, Jehovah Jireh, the word Jehovah Jireh, we oftentimes say that it means to provide. But before that, the Hebrew word said he sees and he provides. He saw that Abraham needed a ram in the bush so that he would not kill his son. So he provided for him, but he first saw God is observant. God is observant. And when he observes that we are in need, his favor comes forward. Here's the R, the final word in the acronym of walking in the favor of God. He responds to us. There is a thing called prayer, the privilege of prayer. And prayer is communication. And it is between two people. It is the sender and the receiver. The receiver is God. And God is a gentleman that he will not hear you and not respond to you. He responds because we can pray and we walk in the favor of God. What's your takeaway this morning? Receive God's favor. Receive God's favor. Stop walking around as if it is not for you, or you have to do something spectacular, all of this so that you can have the favor of God. No, the favor of God is present. The fidelity, the access, the vigilance, the observant God that we have who responds to us. Walk in his favor. The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you and give you peace. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more morning manna. Please share the manna. First, second, or third time. Let us know who you are. We want to shout you out. Share the manna. God bless you. See you tomorrow morning. Bye now.